Chugga 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 chugga.
Toot toot.
Chugga 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 chugga.
Toot toot.
Chugga chugga chugga.
Oh God, my arms!
Millions are dead.
Is that how every one of these are going to start?
They haven't started like this.
This is the first time it started
Yeah,
like
this has
this.
been the most dramatic.
With the last one, you had a... Well, you didn't have the wreck and everything, but...
Wait, did you start it like this last week too?
I said, chugga chugga chug, and you and Dakota both went toot toot.
So we just added a wreck with millions of people who are dying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Must be a big train.
It must. Well, hit a nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it sucked in that uranium and became super train and murdered millions.
That escalated quickly.
Millions.
Well, welcome to Derailed, where things escalate quickly.
Just
Cody,
like,
put that away. Put it away. Not now. That escalated quickly.
I'm sorry.
like,
Can't control
dude.
myself.
I'm Simon.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Simon. That'll be fun. It
What?
always is.
Let's get this out of the way first. I'm sick, so I sound like garbage.
You always sound like garbage.
I always sound like garbage. I am garbage.
Oof.
Shit. That's brutal. That's just straight up brutal.
My mom found me at the landfill, and she adopted me.
I wonder if there's probably an actual story like that somewhere where someone was just
Probably.
like in a landfill. It's like, I'll take you home, garbage child.
I'll raise you to be my own.
I'll raise you to be something bigger, better, and stronger.
Let's just throw that story out.
Yeah.
So,
Off to a good start.
this is our show where we just ramble on and drone on and not talk about anything of worth.
Man, you sounded really sick there. You trying to finish that. Man, you were good all the way up until right then and there. Then it just hit you really hard.
Yeah, I took some Dayquil. Hopefully it'll kick in soon.
All right, so what do you want to talk about there?
Well, every time we start the show, we come up with random topics. We will always have 7. Well, I can't say always because we may get lazy. But right now we have 7. And we pick up 6 random topics or questions. At number 7 always stays Adam Sandler.
I still don't know why Adam Sandler.
It's because, why not? We love Adam Sandler here.
Do we?
We're Sandlerites.
Sandler writes.
Yeah.
I thought we were Cagites.
Well,
Cage.
that's our
Or what?
this is our side worship hustle.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah.
that's like
Adam
blasphemy.
Sandler's our side bitch.
Adam Sandler's side bitch. Like Adam Sandler is the devil and Cage is like God.
Yeah.
That might be bad out of context. I just
No,
said-
you're accurate. That's it. You got it.
all right.
You slam dunked that one.
I wish I didn't.
So I'm going to pull a random number out of this random number generator and see what we start with.
7.
Nope. Let's generate. Oh, come on, generate. Up. You got number 3. Number 3 is a question that I found on the internet
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
that was rather amusing to me. And we kind of just wanted to break apart the question, so it got thrown in here. But the question is, have you ever faked an orgasm while masturbating? Dakota.
Thanks. No, personally, I haven't.
So you don't need to impress yourself every time?
I really don't.
Cody?
I don't even know what to say on this one.
I mean, it's a yes or no.
No, but why?
No, you're not answering the answer.
Why would
then
you make?
Go on.
Why would you?
You didn't answer.
You can't ask
You
more
didn't
questions
answer.
until you answer.
Yes or no, Cody? Then you can
No.
ramble.
All right.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll go around and everyone answer, and then we'll come back and break apart this question. Simon.
No.
No? Definite
Wait.
no? He's thinking about it.
Why are you thinking about it?
I have to think of all the times I've masturbated.
Oh, this
But-
might take a while.
But
Processing.
but
I'm saying,
Processing.
okay, what was it? Ever faked?
Yeah, faked an orgasm while masturbating.
No.
No?
Okay, no. Then never faked.
Okay.
All real.
All genuine.
All genuine.
Grade A jizz.
Yes.
I have not either.
Why would you fake an orgasm to begin with?
See,
Well,
The only
fake an orgasm, whatever, but fake an orgasm while
While
you're
masturbating?
masturbating. Wouldn't
Like,
isn't the whole point of
Okay.
masturbation just to
Okay.
get yourself off?
And who do you have to impress? You're
But-
not
okay.
unless you're in like a
okay, I have.
I have like an idea. Go ahead.
Wait a second.
there's
the
only
male masturbation. Normally, two events coincide here.
yes.
You have the orgasm, and you have the ejaculation.
Yes.
You can possibly have those two separately, but it's really difficult to do that.
No, my what I was going to say was the only possible scenario where you would be masturbating and fake it would be as if you were doing it in
Like-
front of somebody
like a
as
mutual
kind of like a
masturbation
yeah,
kind of.
Yeah,
or like
that was
foreplay or something like that. But
where's
for
the
men,
goods?
it's kind of hard to fake it.
Because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't
Unless you're shooting blanks or something.
see, for women, yes, you probably could get away with that. But I don't know how you're going to be able to fake the ejaculation.
You just
Unless you just claim nothing came out. You're just like, oh,
clamp down really hard.
but that prevents, that doesn't cut unless, are we just
Are we just
squishing it out?
Are we just
Are we
Clamping.
go-gurting it?
are we
Yeah.
storing it in there for later? What
Stored
are
it
we?
in there for a super load. Haven't done that.
So we started this out on a really,
Interesting topic,
you could say interesting, or you could just say gross.
depending on who you
I'm
ask.
happy I
Yeah.
can get you guys to gross. That's why I'm here.
Guys, our hot dog sandwiches. I've been wondering that for a while.
What a way
Because-
to go! What a way to go from dicks to hot dogs.
I mean, dicks and hot dogs are related. They're like cousins, twice removed. See, the hot dog is just a removed dick.
Hot
Is
dogs
what I'm
just
saying
like
there.
isn't hot dogs just like
It's just pretty much everything left over from meat.
yeah
Jammed together.
shoved into one tube. Oh god.
But what do you think? Is it a sandwich?
It depends on how you look at it.
And if it's not a sandwich, what is it?
And are we talking about just a regular hot dog on a hot dog bun?
Either.
Well, no,
Different-
no.
There's different ways you can do it.
If it's on regular bread or if it's on a hot dog bun, is it a different?
I don't
is
think
different?
I don't think it matters.
No.
A hot
I
dog.
would say
I'd
it's different.
still it's a I'd say it's a sandwich.
Yeah.
I would.
All the time, it's a sandwich.
I mean, I'd argue with it because it is something in between two
say-
slices of bread.
Yeah.
You would
Even
put
if it's a bun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You
mean,
put
hoagie-
condiments on it and everything.
I mean, a hoagie counts as a sandwich, right?
right.
So,
Philly cheesesteak.
yeah.
So, I mean, I would argue that it is a sandwich.
Cody.
Like I said, it depends on how you look at it.
Okay.
How you
What-
look at
what
it.
are the-
Non-answer.
What are the variables
Wow.
here?
How do you generally eat a hot dog?
With your mouth.
But usually when you hold
With
a
a
hot
bun.
dog, you're holding it to where the bun is wrapped around the bottom
Yeah.
with the open space at the top for your condiments and
Yeah.
toppings and all that.
Right.
What else do you hold like that? Tacos.
Are you?
Oh, is
Are you
a taco?
Hot dog is a taco.
But which came
Possibly.
first, the taco or the
The
hot
hot
dog?
I
Probably
have
a
no
taco.
idea.
now that I
Right,
think of
taco.
it, yeah.
Well, if that's the thing, you could argue that a hoagie's a taco.
Depends
It's
which
just-
way you hold it.
hot dog is a taco.
See, in my experience though, a lot of times, especially at cookouts and stuff, people get like the really cheap buns.
Oh, and they fall
So
apart.
yeah,
Oh.
so they fall
Then
apart.
it's a
In that
sandwich.
case, it's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
So when
but
the
it
bun
falls
is a
apart.
good bun, doesn't fall apart, it's a taco.
Yes.
But when it separates like that, it's a sandwich.
Let's say yes.
So then,
I don't know if I'm buying into that one
Nah,
because it's still the same two pieces of bread.
this is like Shark Tank. I'm like, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
Next
what
product.
happens when you go get a Subway sandwich? And instead of cutting it clear through, You know how they cut it a little bit and then they tear it so it stays all one piece.
Right.
So by your definition, that would also be a taco.
Not necessarily.
Well, if
Okay.
you held it at a
Well, yeah.
12
turned it
o'clock
90
opening,
degrees.
So yeah, we've
That would be a
established that
taco.
the orientation of the sandwich determines whether or not it's a
So
taco.
if you eat a taco
So
horizontal, or you flip the taco,
if you have the opening at 3 or 6 o'clock,
the taco's a sandwich now?
Yes.
Okay.
what if you have it
Jesus Christ.
not 6 o'clock, 3 or 9? What if you have it at 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
I think
Then it's just a piece of bread or a taco shell.
I think then it's a tent.
shell.
Yeah,
a
you
teepee.
could say that.
Yeah.
No, if you're holding it like that, it's just a piece of bread or a taco shell because you don't have anything left in it. Unless you're squeezing it real
Unless you're
tight.
squeezing it and you're like, no.
So have you? I assume we have all done this, but just eating like a hot dog on bread, just like
Yeah.
you've got
Yeah.
like a slice of bread. Does it feel wrong to anybody
Yes.
else?
Yes.
Like it feels very weird and very
Yes.
wrong. Like
It's like not the way the good Lord intended.
yeah, it's like the forbidden fruit of
But then,
meats.
but then again, I guess
Like-
that's like one of those tests. It's like, have you ever eaten a hot dog on a piece of bread? Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
then you've had troubling times in your household.
yeah, like we've all been like, haven't made it to the store. We can't afford a pack of buns. I don't know.
Here's bread.
Here's bread.
Here's bread for your fucking hot dog.
See, I'm a fan of, instead of just using like one slice of bread and folding it up over the hot dog, I'm a fan of like putting like 3 or 4 hot dogs and actually making a sandwich out of them.
Oh, so now it's a sandwich.
Yeah, so then it would be a sandwich.
Is it odd that
Like-
grosses me out?
A little
I don't know.
I don't know why. That just makes me a little bit queasy to
I
think
it's-
about.
It's
That's a
pretty
too-
much the same thing except a little bit less bread.
That feels like too much hot dog.
Yeah. Too
That
much
is a
wiener.
lot. That is a lot of hot dog.
Like,
Maybe if you
what else do you throw
You're-
on
you're
it?
just
You've
weird.
got like
Just
3
wet-
whole wieners in there.
You put like ketchup and mustard out.
I know.
we're just
But
finding
you
out
feel
that
that through
Cody's
the
weird
the
with
bread.
hot dogs.
Yeah.
like
I don't
it's-
see why
you're
that's
holding it
weird.
you've got
you're
this
making,
hot
like-
dog sandwich with like soggy bread because of like the ketchup and mustard.
You're making like a hot dog raft. You're tying the wieners together.
Yes.
So you said 4 hot dogs?
3 or depending on how big the bread is, just enough to fit to where there's no excess.
So you've got it in the same shape as it when it was packaged.
kinda,
Between
yeah.
2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, I usually just leave the wrap on there.
It keeps it together. It keeps
yeah,
it
it keeps
from
it together.
rolling
and
away.
It's a lot easier to just throw on there.
That just makes me really uncomfortable. For
Yeah,
some
what
reason.
is the sinful thing you're eating?
You've never done.
No, I haven't.
Dude, you're talking to people
I mean,
who
I have
never
done
done
that, but I don't know if I've gotten sick after that, and that's what my association is with that.
Oh, your just mind has scrubbed that memory clean,
Yeah.
so you just have like this feeling of
A nauseating
disgust,
Yeah,
but you don't know where it's coming from.
I don't know, but just some. I have done that before.
Mewtwo.
I'm never proud of myself
Pokemon movie.
afterwards.
I'm pissed, but I don't know
Okay.
why.
Okay, let's take this a little bit further. What
Okay.
about eating like hot dogs straight out of the package, like without heating them
You're a
up?
madman, or you're a kid.
Wait, I can't eat cold hot dogs. That's just.
Are you allergic?
Oh, cold hot dogs?
Yeah, just taking them like straight out of the package and just taking a bite.
I mean,
out
they're
of one.
cooked.
Yeah, they're already cooked. They just
Yeah,
they're just
but
not heated up.
I just
Nah, I gotta
something
heat 'em
about
up.
like it being cold.
Honestly,
It's just
I've-
really deterring.
I've
I would
gotta
much
heat 'em up.
prefer. it
What
be
about
warm,
eating like
but I have
ham or
done it.
bologna on your sandwich?
Oh, but to be fair,
It's the same thing.
Ham-
except it's not as thick and
ham
it's
and
not in a
bologna's
roll.
thinner and sliced. I'm not putting this meat
that's-
rod in my mouth. Like ham and
Oh,
bologna.
you'll take.
if I-
You'll take that meat rod in your mouth, but not mine.
hey, that's not what I said.
That is what you said.
That is not what I said.
See, why does this change though when it's warm? When you're willing to accept the meat rod?
I don't
You don't
know.
like the meat rod when it's cold, but once that bad boy gets hot, you're like slide it on in there.
I don't know. I don't know. Cold meat's weird. Like I have a love-hate relationship with it. Like if it's
So you don't
deli,
like cold sandwiches?
like
Oh.
I can do deli meat and stuff
Mm-hmm.
because it's like thinly sliced. But it's
Slice
not
up
like
the hot dog.
it's not like
Slice
something
up
that's
your
like
hot dog. Do it long ways too, so you got long strips. So it's like bacon.
Yeah.
Then it looks like hot dog bacon.
I'm less and less into this.
I know. I am.
You've heard of fried bologna, right?
Yeah, I've
It'd
heard
just be the same thing.
No, it's not. I don't
That's
think that's not how that.
Get those cheddar dogs, and you got cheddar bacon.
Ooh.
Cheddar
I do
dogs,
like the cheddar dogs, though.
those do sound good.
Because they are good.
Would you eat those
They
cold?
are really good. No.
I think the cheese
No.
in them would be kind of gross.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It'd
it
be solid.
feel too chunky.
Yeah.
Like,
Chunky boy. No, I definitely would not eat a cold cheddar. Well, I wouldn't eat a cold hot dog,
dog.
so a cold cheddar dog, that's definitely out of the question.
Would you eat a frozen hot dog if you eat it like a popsicle?
You just said I wouldn't eat a
that's
cold
just
hot
a corn
dog.
dog without the cornbread.
I just said
That's
I
all
wouldn't.
that is.
A hot dog is just a corn dog without the cornbread.
You're right.
I like how I said I wouldn't eat a cold hot dog. Like, what if I froze it and then you ate it? Like,
I thought maybe
no.
going to the other extreme might be more appealing.
No.
No.
You'd have better luck if you burnt a hot dog. I might be like,
So like,
So you like
completely-
like charcoal hot dogs?
yes,
yeah.
maybe.
Oh,
I
those
don't
are
know. It's
good.
been a hot minute. Deep fried. I've had deep fried.
charcoal hot dogs?
Charred hot dogs are good.
charred
No,
hot
I
dog.
don't mean just charred. I
Completely
mean
black.
complete, like through and through black.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's cooked, so I'd feel better
Well,
about
it's
it.
cooked whenever you take it out of the package.
It's quite literally like you bite off the end of a cigar.
I just something about cold hot dogs fries me out, and I don't know why.
Just pop it in.
I'm not
just
into
pop
it.
it in the microwave for a little bit. That's all I'm asking. That's all
Yeah,
I want.
Sometimes you
Just
don't have
gotta-
time for a microwave.
How do you not
it's
have
not even
time?
that long.
Okay, picture this situation. The power's out. You cannot cook anything.
Then I'm not eating a hot dog. I'm going hungry.
Can't
Only
make
thing
fire.
you have.
Can't make fire.
No. You're all out of wood.
I've okay.
And
You're blind, deaf, and dumb.
Blind deaf
All you
and
can
dumb.
feel,
All you can find is
all
hot
you
dog.
can feel is the hot dog.
And you had to think: is this a hot dog or is this someone's dick?
But it's cold.
It's cold. No.
So either
No.
the person's dead.
You know,
You just took my situation a different angle.
you already know my stance on it. I'm not
Now,
changing my mind.
You have to decide, is there a man in the house or did you just leave the hot dogs out on the stove again?
I am still standing by my statement. I'm first off not going to eat a cold hot dog, so I'm definitely not going to. I mean, there's not even a possibility to eat that dude's dick,
Okay.
so I'm safe. You and Cody, on the other hand, you're still in cold water.
We're still in
apparently.
limbo. We're not sure if we're going to eat it
No,
or
the
not.
hot dogs are in the cold water.
Oh, one,
Well, I didn't want to say hot water because you guys would be like, "Oh, it's too hot now. I don't want it.
One
I
way
want my
I
cold wiener in my mouth."
one way you can tell if it's a man or a hot dog is to play with it and see if it fakes an orgasm. If it fakes an orgasm, it's probably a hot dog.
But what if it's a cheddar dog though?
If it's a cheddar dog?
Yeah, cheese might come out of it.
Yeah.
You might be like, "Oh, okay."
This is,
Oh yeah,
this is a man.
queso.
Okay, so.
This is why is
And
why
then
did
you-
you just
but-
turn into a queso dog?
Well, you might be thinking, "Oh, okay, it's a hot dog." And you're like, "Oh, wait a minute. This is a hot dog. That's a dick."
Got me again.
I'm sure if
good.
you would feel it, you would realize which it is.
Okay, so picture this scenario. We're still on hot dogs.
God damn hot dog.
You've
Wait,
got to.
we are on hot dogs?
Yes,
Okay.
I guess.
I'm picturing it.
Okay. Picture this scenario. You've got to feed like 30 people. No, let's do like 150. And you need to.
That just multiplied dramatically.
Yeah.
You just went 5 times bigger.
I understand. I know what I'm about.
Okay.
You want to cook the hot dogs. You fill the bathtub with scalding hot water.
Okay.
Would that be a valid way to cook the hot dogs?
I mean, it won't.
They're already cooked, but would that be a valid way to heat them up?
Oh, apparently.
Okay, here's another
You're saying
question.
scalding hot water, but the water from your faucet most likely is not at boiling temperature.
Right.
It can sustain that heat level for the 5 minutes it takes to thoroughly cook a hot dog.
All right.
So if you're getting technical with this, you probably could not cook a
Unless-
hot dog.
But
that
if I
way.
did
Unless
and
you
told
would
you there was a hot dog there.
I mean, if you told me, like, you served me a hot dog and you're like, hey, I
That-
cooked
that
this
I-
in my bathtub.
Yeah.
You
Or
could.
would I eat it? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
You know,
I'd probably ask if you cleaned the bathtub first, and if you said yes, I might still eat it.
You know,
You
I know the
could
quick way around this.
boil the
I
water
work at a
separately and
convenience
dump it
store that
into
makes
the
hot
bathtub.
dogs.
Yeah, but you cannot retain the boiling temperature you need.
Right.
There's no energy unless you have a heated bathtub. You're in a jacuzzi.
Well,
you turn on the
even
jets.
a lot of
even
hey,
you
better,
jet and wieners it out. It
even
stirs
better.
itself.
We actually just fill a
Hey,
jacuzzi full of
they-
hot dogs. We have a block party. Here we go. Just have
You
a good
get to
time.
bob for your
Got
hot
a
dog.
wiener party.
No, you're thinking of this wrong. Think
Okay.
of like an older bathtub that's made
Okay.
out of metal,
Uh-huh.
and it has like the feet on it.
So are we going to light
You
a
just
fire?
add longer feet or set it up on something, then light a fire under it, and then it's just a big pot.
Yeah, that
Fair
could
enough.
work.
I mean, if the water boiled, if you didn't leave hair in there for the drain and you boiled the water, I would probably still eat it just to say that I have.
Yeah, you two are just weird.
I'll put it on my resume. Can't
You are
eat
just
hot dogs
weird.
from the bathtub.
It's like this.
I don't-
I work at a convenience store and we don't sell cold hot dogs. We got to cook that shit.
these are boiled. He's boiling them in his bathtub.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
not
we're
an
off the
effective
subject of
strategy.
cold ones.
Yeah.
That's still an ineffective strategy. I don't think it would get past
Have you done it?
inspection. No, because it's dumb.
Oh, so you're
It's
thinking
not
about this from a
effective.
health inspector.
Yeah, the health
standpoint.
inspector standpoint.
If he
yeah,
walks in
hey,
and he's
no,
got a bathtub
this
full of hot
isn't-
dogs,
This isn't like you're selling them. It's like some.
He just said like 150
Oh,
people.
No, he
Yeah,
said serving.
he's
Serving.
catering.
I'm not
He's
selling.
Sir, it's
selling.
still
Serving.
no,
catering.
they're at a family picnic and they
150 people.
it's a
wow.
big family.
Damn. That's just a lot of people in that family.
I like how that's what throws you more.
Or like a giant block party. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
150 people. No, I'm
Like, just gonna cook
guys
them in
are
my
just-
bathtub.
I can't do that. I just can't do that.
See, if you could figure out how to do it,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'll eat this to humor you.
Right. What if I
Huh.
just keep the water running? That seems
Keep the water
I
running.
don't think
the hot
It-
water running.
I don't think you can get your water heater up to boiling temperature.
Right.
Well, you might be able to.
I don't think
Because
so.
then it releases steam upon boiling.
Yeah.
Right.
So then your water heater would just build up a lot of pressure. I assume that's
Yeah.
beyond the safety limits
Yeah.
of your water heater.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they've got that valve that trips once too much pressure gets built up in it.
Right.
and then they just shut off and drain, don't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here, why don't we just put them in the water heater?
Okay,
Valid-
but
valid.
that still wouldn't
No, it's
solve
still
the
a
water
problem.
heater
It's still
tripping.
a problem. I get you, but we've cooked them effectively.
What's with these fucking weird ass ways to cook goddamn hot dogs?
We need to write a book.
God.
101 ways.
101 ways to
You
cook a
think you could
fucking
lay
hot dog.
a hot dog out, like summer day, on
Oh.
the dash of your
On the
car?
dead. I was about to go
Oh,
there.
Definitely.
I'm not
And cook
putting it
that
on the
hot dog.
dash of my car.
Why?
Oh, you'll put it in a
Because
fucking
it's gotta be more
bathtub. You
sanitary
put it in
than
a
your
fucking
bathtub.
bathtub though and cook that
All right,
shit.
I don't want my car
scalding hot
smelling
water.
like hot dog. I think that's my problem with it.
Have you ever eaten a hot dog in your car?
I have.
There you go.
Well,
Smells
then
like
yeah,
that.
it's
But the
already
smell-
tainted.
The smell doesn't linger like that would.
I think you go
I-
nose blind to it.
I wouldn't
hot
want
dog's
to
a
do
potent
it
smell.
in my car because I know how long the intervals is between when I clean off my dash. So.
Well, you wipe it down before you, because you've come prepared. You weren't like at work and you're like, oh, I've got this bag of hot dogs, and I didn't bring any lunch. I'll just flap these bad boys out here. Like
my
you
my
thought
lunch is
about
only
this.
half an hour. I don't think it would cook that fast.
Well, what you do is you don't have lunch. Well, I guess between us, we'd eat the cold hot dog. But what you two do, you don't have lunch, and then you eat an early dinner once you
God,
get off
I'm
work.
so tired of this fucking discussion right now. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of fucking hot dogs right now. I'm glad I didn't get hot dogs. I almost bought hot dogs for us to eat. I'm glad I didn't.
I
I'm
mean,
so glad.
we could have tested all the ways to cook hot dogs.
You brought me a cold hot dog. I'd throw it right back at you. I'm just telling you that right now.
That was a fun discussion.
God. was.
damn. It was
need
fun
to-
for like the first like maybe 10 minutes, and
So
how long have we been going? Like 20 minutes on fucking hot dogs.
who had the best hot dog ideas? We need to pick a wiener.
Whoever came up with the bun idea. I mean, obviously that stuck for
Cody's
Over how
taco.
long?
His taco.
No, that's dumb. Go kill yourself.
All right.
That's dumb.
That one was real aggressive.
Taco's a hot dog. Hot dog's a taco.
Just depends on which way you're turning it.
I think what defines a taco and a hot dog is the contents that surrounds the main ingredients. Because a taco has like the hard shell or the soft shell.
Hey, buns can get stale and go hard.
Yes. So you get a really crunchy hot dog bun.
Well, it's,
Taco.
It's like made out of like
Well, what if you
different
just
like flour
put
and wheat and shit,
Put a
right?
hot dog in a tortilla.
Then, what is it? It's still taco, right?
What is it?
Taco's a taco no matter what you put in it. Even if it's cold hot dog.
It's what the shell's made out of. It's whatever the ingredients the like taco shell's made out of. It gives it like that
like corn flour?
yeah, corn flour. There you go, or whatever the hell it's made out of.
I think it's corn flour.
You've never had corn flour hot dog buns.
No, because that's a fucking taco.
I'm going to make like corn flour buns and put hot dogs in them and serve it to you. And after you'd be like, haha, you ate a taco. And then see how you like it.
I will be waiting to see if you get me or not.
Okay.
I don't know. Can you can you get corn flour to be like as thick as a hot dog bun?
Probably not as fluffy.
God, we're still on the fucking hot dogs. You roped me right back into the fucking discussion about hot dogs.
I mean, I think it's a good... Because this is a conversation everyone can relate to. Everyone's at least eaten one hot dog. I don't want to generalize. Not everyone. But most people eat hot dogs for every meal.
Every meal?
Every meal.
Every meal.
Whether they're warm or cold.
Yeah.
Every meal.
Every meal. That's the American way.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. There you go. Hot dogs for every meal. Simon, hot dogs for every meal. That's what you're all about. Hot
See,
dogs.
Hot dogs is now going to become honorary number 8 on our list.
Number 8. Yes. God damn it.
So every episode we have a chance to either have to talk about Adam Sandler or hot dogs. Maybe that's what we should change our entire topics to. We don't pick any other topics. We start with either Adam Sandler or hot dogs. Which
We'll talk about Adam Sandler for 2 minutes. Hot dogs for 2 hours.
To be fair, Adam Sandler is a lot like a cold hot dog.
How?
Very few people can stomach it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Don't think Adam Sandler will enjoy it, but hey, to each their own. I mean, I don't enjoy cold hot dogs, but I can somewhat stand Adam Sandler a little bit.
Do you prefer Adam Sandler or cheese Adam Sandler?
Jesus.
Do you prefer it? Do you think if we filled a bathtub with boiling hot water, we could cook Adam Sandler?
No.
Maybe
No.
roast thing.
Do you think he would serve 30? No, wait, 150 people.
I actually think he could.
You think that, man?
Yeah.
Might be small portions. Though.
Especially
Yeah.
if you turned it into soup.
God damn it.
Oh yeah.
Well, then you've got a lot of broth, and you can make him go a lot further.
God fucking damn
Right. All right.
And don't worry, that soup would be 100% fresh. Just like his new stand-up special on Netflix.
I thought you were
It's
gonna,
not that new
I thought
anymore, though.
I
No,
thought
it's
you were
not.
gonna say as fresh as Subway.
Eat Adam Sandler, the new tagline.
Yeah, we aren't making him into a sandwich.
We're making him into
Oh,
soup.
Jesus Christ.
I was just
Unless we
talking-
do like a pulled Adam Sandler sandwich.
That's the first time I've ever let out a sigh like that. I just want you to know.
That was the first
I don't
time
even know what type of sigh that was. It was
your
just,
soul felt that sad.
dude. I almost felt like I felt my spirit leave my body there for a second. Because I was so done with this conversation.
The good thing about Adam Sandler is his soul doesn't leave his body; it stays in the meat, so you can taste.
Soul food.
It's soul food. Yes.
Soul food. Get a lot of that down south.
Yeah, you go to Louisiana, you have yourself a nice pulled Adam Sandler.
Nice pot of gumbo Sandler. Gumbo Sandler with a side of gator. It tastes like chicken.
I'd like to have a sandwich.
A Sandler
Yeah.
witch.
No, hold the Adam.
But give me
That's
more.
their special sauce.
But give me more to Sandler.
No, I didn't ask for Will Sandsmith.
No,
All right.
Okay.
You struggled for that one.
Enough.
Also, we don't talk shit on him in this house.
No, he's a good man. I like him.
I would say he's only under flat because of YouTube Rewind right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
That's like the only bad thing he's done recently that I
Ever.
can think of.
Ever.
Pretty much.
That's
yeah.
the only thing that's ever tarnished that man's career.
I'm thinking.
I mean,
Even that Wild West
I don't
movie.
know.
He,
After Earth was pretty rough.
well, was it because of him or was it because of his son?
Both.
Both.
Both?
Yes.
Really?
Both.
That bad?
Yeah.
I thought it was like, what happened with After Earth? Like the
it takes
plot
place
wise.
after Earth, and
Okay, yeah.
And this
Thank
this
you.
guy named Will Smith who has a son.
Yeah, Jaden.
Uh-huh.
Right.
That's the movie.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like Will Smith gets lost and then it's pretty much
Well, isn't
Jaden
it-
trying to find
isn't
him or
it-
something.
I don't
It didn't
remember.
get-
I've seen the movie. I don't remember.
Wow.
isn't it something like humanity is now living in space or something?
And they're like checking
And
out the
he-
Earth or
yeah,
something?
he gets sent on a mission with his son, and then I think something along the lines of their ship crash lands, and then Will Smith is hurt to where he can't move. His legs are broken or something.
Ooh.
So his son has to go on this journey to do something or
And of course it follows.
something
yeah.
along the lines of that. Yeah, and they're like communicating back and forth during the whole thing.
So Will Smith's technically not even there. You just hear his voice, pretty much.
No, it still shows him.
Yeah, it still shows him like
Yeah,
the,
but you
isn't he,
need to
like,
show
left in the
Will
ship?
Smith do shit, though. That's the whole point of Will
They
Smith.
show him in pain.
That's no fun. That's no fun. What was that all about, Dakota? You just
I
like
went to-
smack your hand on the table. What was that all
to
about?
put my arm down and accidentally hit the corner.
Did
I was
you
like-
punish it afterwards?
I was like,
or-
man, you really hate Will Smith. You're like, Will Smith. Ah!
that was a terrible movie.
I even watched it and I heard it was that bad. I just,
I didn't even see it
yeah.
because I heard Jaden Smith was there and I don't really care for him. No offense to him. I just don't care.
Ouch.
I just don't care.
I think he's one of the reasons I even like Neo Yokio a little bit, just because he's the voice actor of the main dude,
Oh,
Kaz. So, like, Neo Yokio is wild, and I wouldn't necessarily call it good.
it's a meme. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
It's like meme the anime.
I got you this big Toblerone.
Mimame.
You don't
Meme-a-me.
deserve this big Toblerone.
So hot dogs.
God, fuck. Fuck. No. I don't know. Fucking hot dogs it just burn me out. Thanks. I'm just done. I'm just done right now with hot dogs. I'll never have a hot dog ever again.
Never.
Never. Until I'm hungry. Then I'll have to cook one.
It's,
No.
It's a lot easier if you don't.
Yeah, fuck that. I'd rather put in a little bit extra effort so it tastes better for me.
see, what you do is you toast the bun first, so then something gets cooked. So you have that cold hot dog and crunchy bun.
You had me at crunchy bun.
Toasty bun.
But then cold hot dog for
Cold
you.
hot dog just took me out.
Huh.
God fucking damn it.
I also like crunchy rolls. Again, please sponsor us.
That was way too forced.
I was like crunch. I was like, oh man, where's he gonna go with this? Sponsorship. Although I was trying to watch JoJo on Crunchyroll on my Xbox, and its app was fucking up.
Its console app isn't that great for some reason.
I haven't used it in a long time.
Like I would launch it and it's like, yeah, here's the anime. I'm like, all right, what's an anime?
Yeah, I have it on my PS4, and it just likes to goof for some reason.
I've never used it.
You're not much of an anime guy.
No.
the
I'm
biggest
more of
thing,
a cold hot dog guy.
God, fuck yeah.
the biggest thing I hate about Crunchyroll, and I'm not sure if they still do it, but whenever I did use Crunchyroll a decent amount, I didn't have a subscription or anything, so I got ads. And it is pretty much always the same 2 ads.
Which ads? Because Fox had the same issue the other day.
Well, this was like a few years ago.
Okay.
So they've probably changed. But at that point, it was, I can't remember what the other one was, but it was mainly ads for Final Fantasy 15. And it wasn't a variation of like different Final Fantasy ads.
was the same
It was
ad
the
over.
same one every time.
Fox had the same car ad for every single ad for about 6 episodes straight of JoJo. And that's like 9 ads an episode.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the car was. A Linus? No. Was it?
Linus.
What the fuck?
Lincoln?
Lexus?
No, Lexus.
Lexus?
Thank you.
Lexus?
I couldn't. I was thinking of
Linux?
I was thinking of that.
Oh.
I combined Lexus and
Well, is he?
I
is he-
prefer open source cars.
Is he going to buy a new car now?
dude, I was half expecting him just to send me like a text in the morning, just word for word that fucking ad, because that's all he got. Because I got off because I had to go to work later on.
Did you
that
fake
day.
it?
No. But he was talking about how he was finishing up the first season, and he just kept getting that same ad for the rest of the episodes, and he wanted to shoot himself.
Guys, do you hear that?
Nope.
No, Simon, what is that?
It's a cold hot dog.
Before we get to the derailer, though, just talking about hot dogs reminds me of like my aunt's Jack Russell Terrier, like a long time ago before it died. It got into like our store's supply of hot dogs and just started eating the shit out of them. And apparently, probably they were over exaggerating a little bit, but the way my dad described it was he was eating them so fast that he was still scarfing down hot dogs, and hot dogs were coming out of him.
See, you don't dip into your own supply. That's a problem.
Yeah. But the derailer, though.
It wasn't a derailer. It was,
wasn't-
it
you
was a
just
cold
don't-
hot dog.
You.
He's so sad.
Oh. Well, that was the sound of Simon beating his head on the table. Wait, guys, do you hear that?
God damn it!
I hear something. Do you hear it?
No, Simon, what is it? What do you hear?
Let me get a little closer. That's the spot. It's a derailer.
Oh, it's a derailer.
Yeah.
What's today's derailer?
Let me pull it up.
That I definitely didn't almost spoil at some point.
Shh, we got that. Shh.
I thought you were going to say it's a fake orgasm.
Okay. A derailer is a question that pops up and derails the conversation. Right now, I've been either making up some questions or looking them up online. But if you'd like to submit a derailer to us, you can email it to jadedgents@gmail.com with the subject line derailer. And we'll take a look at it. If we like it, we'll use it.
How would you spell derailer?
Derailer. Derailer.
With a silent E at the end. Derailer.
Derailery. Today's derailer is... Okay, it's a question, guys. Ready? You ready for this? Mm-hmm. If you were Zeus, the Greek mythical god Zeus,
Lightning.
and you turned into an animal to have sex with a mortal, which animal would it be?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Can I be mythical?
I think you got to stay standard animal.
Ah, shit. Well,
I was gonna say-
I can't be a dragon.
I was gonna
now,
say, if
so
we're
now I'm
going-
just upset.
I guess
If
we're already in
the
Greek
Zeus,
mythology.
yeah, if we're going the Zeus route.
I want to say, then Greek mythology should also be thrown in there as well.
Yeah.
See, because then you'd be like, I want to be a centaur because I'm half man with a horse
No,
penis.
I just want to be a dragon.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be like,
I just want to be a dragon.
I think we got to stay standard animal.
thought you were gonna say the Minotaur.
There probably are examples of Zeus turning into a mythical animal, but I do recall more where he
does.
just did. Like, at one point, he was a goose.
Yeah.
He turned into a goose and had sex with a lady.
What was the byproduct of that one?
I don't remember.
Oh,
It did have someone. Someone was born from that, but I don't remember who. Who was the goose Zeus's baby? I don't know.
What's the deal with Zeus and just wanting to
what's the
fuck?
fuck,
He's
dude?
horny and he's got some loads he needs to exchange.
He can't fake that shit, dude.
Yeah, he's got to get it. And he doesn't want to put the pressure on the mortal.
Which is-
like, it's a god. Oh, no. He has to be a wild animal.
Fuck.
It makes it a lot less threatening.
It really doesn't.
Wait, are we under are we under the assumption that we're turning into an animal
Yes.
just
to
to go
have
to
sex
Pound
with
Town.
a human?
Yes.
Yep, just to go to Pound
Okay.
Town.
Yes.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What animal do you want to be to get your freak on?
Well. What's an animal weird people fuck?
I think any animal.
Any animal? Yeah.
But like,
I don't think there is a normal animal fucking.
I come across too
I
much.
turn into a goldfish.
They don't. What?
Goldfish. You turn to a goldfish and you forget what you were doing. You stuck as a goldfish.
Well, okay, I retain the memory.
Why a goldfish?
I can just swim upstream.
That's what I thought you were going.
Yeah.
Just swim upstream and just drop your load.
Yeah. Well, then I'd be a salmon. Yeah, I want to be a salmon, but then I'm going to die in there.
Dude, you get fished out by a bear.
Ooh. Why am I in a pond? I think I was supposed to be in a person.
You were supposed to be in a person, but you wanted to get your load out there, so you're thinking, oh, water, that'll obviously get to some lady's vagina.
Okay. I don't think that's the natural water table.
Well, what were you thinking then? I was trying to give you an
I
out.
want to be a fish and wiggle around.
No, we're trying
No,
to
he's just
bang a mortal.
He's
Simon.
just
That's what I was doing.
no. He's just going up river, depositing his load, and then hoping somewhere downstream someone's swimming.
That's what I said. Is that not what I said?
I was going to swim inside of a lady, is what I was saying.
That's what I thought you were doing.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why.
That's
this had
what
to be
you
more
meant by swimming
complicated.
upstream.
I was going to swim inside of a lady's vagina.
Okay.
Is what I was going.
Wait, were you guys not clear on
I
that?
thought he was going to swim a river, just jizz all inside the river.
No.
I was like, I don't know how it's going to work. But with you, I don't know sometimes. I don't know of you sometimes.
What animal I want? I want to be a cold hot dog.
Oh, there's a lot.
So
there's a
you
lot of
want to
shit
be
in
a
Hotdog.
pig, a cow, a chicken?
No, Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay.
What animal do you want to be, Simon?
Thinking duck.
Duck?
Duck.
So you
Dude,
can
corkscrew penis.
Ooh.
Dude, you seen those things shoot
I
out? It's
have,
like,
yeah.
it's like a,
Take a grappling hook.
pretty much is.
Get over here.
Latch onto their ovaries.
I don't think you need to go that far.
Dude, duck penis, it'll make it.
What do you want to be, Cody?
I'm still thinking on that.
Should we skip over you and go to
Yes.
Dakota? Hey, Dakota, what do you want to be?
Let's go turtle.
Turtle?
Turtle.
Why?
Ooh.
They've got the wackiest penises I've ever seen. Like, have you ever seen one? No.
I like how we're picking. No?
Oh,
You know
I
what I-
should have picked the echidna.
Oh.
Because there'd be some like person who likes Sonic out there, or Knuckles, I should
Knuckles.
say. He likes Knuckles and like, hey, I'd fuck an echidna.
I think Knuckles is more into fisting.
Well,
Well, the Sonic Forces one, he has like hands and whatnot. He's not all Knuckles, no.
He is
Yeah.
all Knuckles, but he's still
And I'm
Knuckles.
pretty sure he had actual hands before too.
They were like all
Like,
wrapped
he-
up and stuff. It
Yeah,
was all
but I
weird,
don't-
but- I mean, he had like thumbs, but it
I
never
think
showed
I'm thinking
fingers.
he was
though.
wearing like almost like boxing gloves.
yeah.
I don't think his entire hands was just knuckles.
I thought that was the whole thing with Knuckles. Like that. I thought that was like the thing.
I'm pretty sure he was just wearing boxing gloves.
I don't know shit about Sonic. I have no idea.
Yeah, his hands look like boxing gloves with like spikes on the knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
So
I just assumed he had hands. I didn't assume
I mean,
there was
Sonic-
something wrong with him.
Sonic Boom just kind of gave him the tape over the hands. So
Yeah.
now he has like 5 fingers.
Yeah, you actually see his fingers now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like he always had those 5 fingers.
They've probably always been there. They're now just unleashed.
This is like Schrodinger's box. If his knuckles are not visible,
They don't exist.
Yeah,
Yes.
Knuckles. Yeah, it's. That was just something I always wondered with Knuckles. I thought he didn't have, like, fingers. They were just like weird
It
and
was
just like
a
knuckles.
clamp.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he has fingers.
I mean, now he does.
I'm pretty sure
mean,
he's
like,
always had fingers.
I thought it was like sort of the joke, but I could
Well, if
also
you're-
see,
if
oh, he
you're-
likes to punch people, so Knuckles, ha ha ha, Knuckles sandwich, blah.
If you're going off the assumption that he just has Knuckles, then you could call Sonic Knuckles too. Because I mean, generally, if somebody has hands, they have knuckles.
Yeah.
True.
So you picked a turtle because of their penis.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like caught between a duck and an echidna now. That's my two options.
Echidna?
I'm leaning more towards echidna because of the four-headed
Ah.
penis.
Sorry, I was trying to combine animal names.
I like.
Oh, what got you so gross?
An
Four-headed
echidna duck.
penis. Well, Cody.
What's your favorite penis?
I don't know. I can't. I like how that's the. It's not about what animal or how it's going to happen. It's just about what kind of penis they have.
Penis.
I mean, I didn't pick a goldfish because of their big swinging dong.
You just wanted to swim in a woman's vagina.
Yes.
You were just swimming around in a vagina.
Yes.
Swimming around in a vagina.
Yes. Cody?
Yeah,
I
Cody.
still don't know. I'm thinking hard on this one.
Well, think softer.
Softer.
You're thinking too rough.
But generally, it has to be hard.
I was also thinking snake, but then I also remembered, do snakes have penises?
I don't think they have penises. I assume they're along the same animals that ejaculate out their cloaca.
The all-in-one hole.
Yeah.
Or out hole, I should say.
Pee poop jizz hole.
That might be interesting.
Be a frog.
Be a bird or something, and just
Well, I'm a duck.
He's a dog.
no, not just like
no, I decided to kid you.
just
That's right.
just
No,
like
not
just
penis.
your average bird, and then just kind of bomb them.
Dive bomb.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Carpet bomb.
Carpet bomb. Oh. Speaking of carpet bomb, I was playing an old 360 game on the Xbox One, Battle
Oh,
Stations Midway.
Okay, yeah.
And I was on Midway, defending Midway from the Imperial Japanese Navy. And I had a B-17 bomber. And an old tactic you could do on enemy aircraft carriers is like get real high altitude and you just dive bomb really fast and then pull up and just drop like all like 20 of your bombs from the front all the way to the back and instantly kill the aircraft carrier. So I did that last night and I was like, yeah, that was fun. That's what you saying dive bomb made me remember.
Yeah, I think that's what I'd probably go with.
What kind of bird?
I don't know. It's a bird.
Just a bird. A burb.
Isn't it the falcon or a species of falcon that has the Fastest diving speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be a
Peregrine Falcon.
falcon.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, bud.
Come out of fucking nowhere. They see you fly by. They're like, "What the?" Get hit in the face by falcon jizz.
As Simon intently stares at his phone.
Right.
I haven't kept us on
you
up to
haven't
date
kept
on
track.
the notes.
Well, that's what happens when we talk about hot dogs for a fucking half hour. You
That
just
was
like
easy to
whatever.
keep
Get lazy.
You get lazy on it. You're like, oh, we'll be talking about this for a while. Now we're actually on different topics, talking about jizzing dive bombs. God, fucking Zeus.
Yeah.
Fucking Zeus.
What a wild fellow.
Well, not just Zeus, but the whole Greek mythology
That
is
whole-
just wild.
Yeah. Dude, all that Pantheon like they did do was fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Either fuck things or fuck other people over.
Yeah.
Just
at the same time.
just in
Right.
general,
They are
make children that, for the most part, dislike you.
Yeah.
Eventually want to try to kill you in some way.
I mean, they were fueled
Yeah.
by horniness and spite. And I can respect that, I think.
I mean, isn't that what today's youth is filled with?
But just like some of the situations that happen, though. I mean, take Athena for example. Something around Zeus feared her or something, and then ate her, and then she came out of his forehead.
What?
Something
I
like
don't
that.
know why you're
That's-
confused by that. That's something that happens.
I thought
No,
she
I
was
can't-
born from his...
I can't remember what
Forehead.
exactly
Probably from
happened.
his fucking scab or something.
But
Yeah.
unless he ate her mother or something and came out of his, I can't remember. It's
I know the original story is like Kronos ate the Titan.
The huge giant titan.
Yeah, ate all the gods when they were like kids.
Right.
And then Zeus... Was it Zeus that freed them?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's like a statue of that somewhere.
The problem is,
Of like Kronos eating babies.
I was
Pretty sure there
I thought
is.
he was like the father.
He was the father.
Yeah, he's
Of
the
Zeus.
he's the
Yeah,
father
he
of
is
the
the
gods
father.
and the Titans.
So he
I think.
Yes.
did he bang a lady?
Gaia.
I don't.
I can't-
Gaia?
He banged Gaia.
Okay.
He boned down on Gaia.
Okay.
He fucked like the incarnation of the earth itself. What a power move.
Dude, what a power move.
Yeah.
I mean, first Zeus fucked the earth. Now we're doing it.
God, need to read up on the Greek mythology more.
The problem is,
I play them in Smite, but then there's
Right.
like they don't give you all the details like that shit.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Greek mythology mixed together with the story of God of War.
God of War.
So I get a
yeah.
little confused at
Yeah.
times which came from what.
right.
Which, I mean, God of War is based on that. They just tweak some stuff every once in a while when it's convenient. So I get a little mixed
Right.
up.
You mean like how Kratos isn't actually in the Greek mythology?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not.
No. He was made up to be
Oh, he's just
the,
made up.
the story for the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, which he eventually becomes the God
Because
of War.
the god of war
Is Apollo.
technically
No, it's
Ares.
not Apollo.
Yeah,
Ares.
Ares.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apollo's the god of the sun, the
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
Music and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like that in Smite. He's like the bard, pretty much.
Oh, hell yeah.
He slides. He has a move where he slides forward with his harp and shit. And
Oh, hell
it's
yeah.
awesome.
Is Apollo one of his children, or is he like a brother? Because I know Poseidon
Apollo-
is a brother.
Yeah.
The three brothers was Zeus,
Hades.
Poseidon, and Hades.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from them comes all the rest.
So Apollo is one of their offspring.
I would assume so.
Zeus's.
But I would
Zeus is-
Yeah.
mainly
Yeah.
assume Zeus.
It's Zeus's because he and
I
Diana.
don't think Hades did Hades
He
have
and
any
Diana
kids?
are like twins.
Fairly
Is
certain.
It's
I would
weird.
think he'd have at
It's
least one.
Diana or Artemis in Greek. I think it's Artemis in Greek.
What about Artemis in Greek?
The goddess of the moon, and like I think for
I don't think she's the goddess of the moon because I know in Smite she's like hunting and stuff.
oh yeah something
and
like
she's abstinence.
that. Yeah,
She doesn't like men,
yeah.
which is kind of funny because she has the dance in game where it's all the single ladies.
Oh,
was like, "Ha, I gotcha." I see what you're putting down.
And then, like, the gods just kind of kept spawning other gods with other beings.
I mean,
Like, there's this big thing of incest until probably about, like, what is it? The third generation of gods? Where they start, like,
Yeah,
fucking
probably
fairies
somewhere
and
around there.
nymphs.
Fucking fairies in there.
And then
Nymphs
all
and
those
stuff like
sorts
that.
of mythical creatures come out of them, and
Yeah.
and, all that jazz.
And then that's when the Greeks died.
they
The end.
fucked too much.
The end. They fucked too much and they died. That's why they're bankrupt.
And that's where the Greek.
Are they still
Yeah,
bankrupt?
that's why they're bankrupt.
Are they still bankrupt? I just thought of that because I remember that happening a while ago and they
Yeah.
went bankrupt. I'm assuming they're still bankrupt,
I didn't know
or
about
did
that.
like, or
That
did
happened
like
a few
Bill
years
Gates
ago.
buy
Oh, I
them
didn't know
out
about
and
that.
named it like Gatesland or something
Neat.
like that? Or did Oprah buy Greece and named it Oprah Land? She probably could.
She's going to name Greece. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Land.
Oh.
Where everybody gets a car.
Everyone gets a car. Everyone gets a house. You get a house. You get a house.
Oh, if that's the case, I'd move.
Dude.
Go to Land.
I'd go to Olan.
Dude, Greece's population would skyrocket. Everyone gets free shit every day. Oh my god.
Dude, that'd be rad.
And you get railed by Zeus.
Get railed by Zeus.
That'd be less
As a
rad.
goose.
That'd be less
That'd-
rad.
that'd be
You
far
get to
less
live
rad.
here, but there's Zeus.
Zeus, you again.
See, he's
God.
just going to be like
What
a
if he's
TV
just
show, a
public nuisance
sitcom.
number one? Just
You go to the club.
No, that's that. What you?
That's why Zeus went bankrupt. Child support for Zeus. Oh my god.
No, you.
They had to cover
Any-
Zeus ass.
Anybody can live in the
Zeus.
country, but if you live there, it is required of you to go on a game show hosted by Zeus. And if you win or lose, depending on the way you look at
You
it,
get fucked by Zeus.
you're the one that gets fucked by Zeus.
You
By
said goose.
Yes.
by Goose Zeus.
welcome to this week's episode, God of
A
Love.
god of love.
See, I just
not
think-
Cupid. Not here.
I
Because
just think
Cupid's Roman.
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
I'm thinking whenever you're in Greece and you're ready to get about to get your bone on, you've got to make sure they're not Zeus. Because whatever you're about to bang, there's a 50-50 chance it's another person or it's Zeus.
Oh,
Alternatively,
I just thought of a meme where it's like the father tells his son to never hit a woman. He's like, "All right, I won't do that, Dad." And so he's like dating a woman. They're about to have sex, and she's like, "Spank me." He's like, "My dad said to never hit a woman." And then the woman
Oh,
takes off a
yeah.
mask, and it's his dad. He's like, "Great job, son." But I want that to be like Zeus.
but alternatively, what if we have to build charms to stop every time you have sex from becoming an uninvited threesome?
So like Zeus just doesn't show up like, "Hey man,
Yeah, like every time you're about to bone down,
There's always a percentage
there's
chance
the
Zeus will show up.
so you actually have to charm your house
Keep Zeus
to keep him out.
Just put Hera outside.
roll."
True, but she can't be everywhere.
You have to roll for perception right about you're about to bang.
you get like Hera gnomes outside.
Ah,
I feel bad for her almost being the
Yeah.
queen of the gods, and then there's Zeus. He's just
yeah, and her
railing
husband
everything.
just absolutely
Everything.
pounding down on this planet.
Yeah.
Just the idea of him getting cucked at the door.
that was how she got brought into Smite. It like the introduction to her just shows her like at Olympus on the throne. Zeus's throne's like empty with like he's like, "I'm gone," like see ya. Shows him transforming into different animals, hooking up with chicks.
Whoa.
Damn.
And then it just shows her just not pleased at all.
Understood.
So she decides to get into the battlefield of the gods and destroy Zeus once and for all, pretty much.
Has there been like a movie or show where it shows the Greek gods as like regular people, like among society? Because I feel like there has
Percy
been.
Jackson.
Well, that's not so much.
That's probably about the closest.
I'd
you're
say that's
gonna
probably
get.
the closest I can think of.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
I'm-
I think there is a show, something
I'm
akin
talking
to
about
that, but
just,
they're
like,
still gods.
people going about their everyday, like going to work and stuff. But then,
I want it to be an anime.
there's,
Greek gods.
I want Zeus to be
but
on
then
unemployment.
there's the gods just kind of walking around doing
I
their
just want
own
him to be
thing.
like a trailer
And,
park
like,
dad.
You
With
see
his 30
Zeus just
kids.
walk into somebody's house, or and then just do like the common things of each god. Like Dionysus is always hanging out at bars and stuff, and that sort of thing. I think that'd be interesting.
That would
I'd watch it.
That would be a good anime. I mean, anime
Oh,
did
Poseidon's
like
just working at an aquarium, just having the time of his life.
Yeah, stuff like,
I
or
wanna-
he's like a fisher. He's the classic anime fisherman that's like offering his good
Or
advice.
alternatively, he's the surfer bro dude at the beach.
So are we going like Wolf Among Us kind of style here, where the fairy tales are living modern day lives?
They've,
something
It would just be
they've
Greek
left their
gods.
own.
Right. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
I would
rad.
say Telltale get on that, but they're closed.
Yeah. Rip.
Rip. Baroni. Pepperoni. I would like that. Because
That'd be fun.
they've done the like different countries and whatnot. I
Yeah.
forget what the fuck that anime is called, but it's like
Italia.
thank you.
Yeah, Italia.
Italia. It's like the US and like Germany and Italy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think it was Italy and someone they were gonna bone pretty much.
Good for them.
It's like nice job, Italy.
You did it.
You always get shafted.
Speaking about getting shafted,
Yeah.
that's the show. That's the end.
All right. So how'd our episode go, Simon? Why don't you?
Let me slide this recap by you.
It's gonna be hot dogs and Zeus.
Okay.
Well, that's the name of the episode.
Hot dogs and Zeus.
Zeus's dogs. I know. We'll work on it.
Zeus's cold dog.
Oh God.
Okay. We started out with our topic conversation starter, which was the question if you faked an orgasm during masturbation.
No.
No. And we started talking about hot dogs
A lot.
because it was relevant to wieners.
Yeah, we were on that for a long time.
And Cody decided that hot dogs are tacos.
Oh yeah, because you're weird.
Then we talked about ways to cook a hot dog. And then we talked about Adam Sandler.
As
He's
a
very
hot dog.
similar to a hot
Nice.
dog. And we talked about Will Smith and After Earth,
Oh yeah.
which then we also talked about Jaden Smith because he was related to that
Very
too.
little. I was like,
You talked about him in the one thing, the one
Neo.
show.
Oh, Neo
Neo
Yoki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
big Toblerone.
Then we had our derailer about if you were Zeus, what animal would you turn into to have sex?
sex with a mortal.
Yeah, with a mortal. And then we got on a side topic about Knuckles.
Knuckles.
And then we went right back to the derailer because we hadn't finished it yet.
Well, I mean, it's still such a good. Well, because I brought up I wanted to be an echidna,
Yeah.
which then brought up Knuckles.
Yeah. Then we moved on
Obviously.
to Greek mythology, which is related. Makes
Related.
sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
And pretty much the show ended with talking about Greek mythology as a TV show
/ anime.
/ anime.
I want to see that now.
I mean, anime
Needs to
can be
happen.
technically an anime.
I'll say if they
TV
don't
show.
do Greek mythology, they could do, well, whatever religions like Amaterasu and like Susanoo and all those cats in.
Oh.
I'm not sure which one
So,
that
like-
is.
Mormon.
No, no. I can't think of what it's actually called. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, we'll think about it by the next episode and talk about it
I
then.
think so.
Maybe if we remember.
Shinto? No. I don't know. But yeah, that religion. I'll throw out religions out there. I'll be like, oh, that's not it. Nah. It'll be like the whole how I got let the buys hit the floor wrong. It wasn't by Korn. It was by whoever that was, Cody.
By Drowning Pool.
Drowning Pool. There you go.
Yeah, we need to correct that for the record. We were wrong.
I was wrong. That's what happens when you listen to too many songs and you get them mixed up.
Simon said it was.
Well,
you said it was somebody else first. Did you say Disturbed?
No, I think that's what got us onto Rob Zombie. I asked if it was by Rob Zombie. And then I think that's what started talking about.
And then he said it was by Korn.
I hope you guys are enjoying your little recap from our last episode.
If you missed that conversation, hop back to episode 2, which is a long one, if you can make it through it.
But I liked it.
Maybe this should be another section of the podcast where we recap the last episode as well.
The recap after the recap of a recap.
Last week on Derailed.
We get out of here.
So that's the show. I've been Simon.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Cody.
And I've also been a Simon.
Yes.
So if you guys like what you hear, please take the time to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure to hit that notification bell. And find us on other mediums like Spotify and iTunes. Goodbye.